Tommy Kohler pitched pretty well for the Marlins, but ended up taking the loss. But it's something else that you noticed about him and the way that he throws the baseball that says, uh-oh, this guy better be careful.
See, it seems like it's there in every young kid that's rushed up, is built up. It seems like they're built up to power, to have power, but they don't have really all the tools that they need and the maturity to actually understand their mechanics, to understand what the way things are. If you look at this kid, you can see the stress that he puts on those ligaments where the elbow is, and that's the biggest issue nowadays with the young players and the Tommy John surgery. See, he flies open with the front leg, and instead of a 45-degree, flies open with the front shoulder. That leads him to stay open, put a lot of stress on that elbow, trying to bring that ball over the plate. Instead, he has a high pitch. I haven't seen where that pitch finishes, but I guarantee you it's high.
Those are ligaments right there.
And that's exactly where everybody gets the damage done, in the ligaments right here. A lot of power, baby ligaments, and bad mechanics.
So get on a mound right now and show us what you're talking about, like as far as, you know, him going open to opposed to going straight at home plate.
When you step on the rubber, you want to be, if anything, kind of across a little bit in a 45-degree angle. Once you land, you come from here. You want to keep all this in line. And then you go and you land in a 45-degree. Your cleats are designed to actually break the ground and keep you in line. Instead, this kid is open this way. When it goes that way, this goes, and this gets exposed and doesn't have the time to get properly on top like it should. He gets down here, so all the stress and pronating that arm to bring the ball over, that's what causes the stress in the ligaments in here.
What about just in terms of the physical build of guys? Obviously, you know, we've heard for years that now you're in shape year-round. But guys bulk up, they add muscle. What does that do to your arm when we're talking just about pitchers?
Well, when you're so young, so strong, you don't have the proper mechanics and a lot of power towards the plate, which is what we're seeing. We're seeing right now a lot of young players, a lot of young pitchers throwing 95 to 100, but the ligaments inside, because of their age, are baby ligaments. They're not developed properly. And not only that, it seems like the old school little exercises that we did to strengthen
the small muscles and the small things, you want to get these strong.
Exactly.
Not your chest, not your bench press, not your, right?
Well, you have an example right here. I was never big, I never bench press, but I never had any elbow problems. My elbow's still straight. Some of those kids you see nowadays are little
They can't
short.
extend their arm all the way.
They can't extend their arm all the way because of the big muscle mass that they put on, and the ligaments stay weak. So what they do, they shrink. When you force it with a lot of power, you break them.